What is going on, my fellow gamers? Welcome back to the channel. You may have noticed I rebranded after right around 1 year and 2 months to the day as of yesterday. Anyway, this is episode 3, no, 4, I'm sorry, because we had a Koenigsegg, we had two Ferraris, one was a SF90, the other was the FA Tributo. This is episode 4, where we featured the 21 McLaren 765 LT. And you may notice I sound a little bit different. That's because yesterday, when I do my weekly shopping, especially for work, I actually found out that there's a company in Indiana, as I wrote in my community tab, called Celltronics that does apparently a thing called USB-C based earbuds, and I actually got the last pair until whenever, if ever, this store I went to that I go to every week gets them in stock. So I figured I'd try them out, and they actually sound pretty good, sound-wise. Speaking-wise, it's all through the mic that's on the wire itself. So I'm kind of eliminating the big bulky things that you put on your head and over your ears. So I don't really need those guys no more. I had the Razer Barracuda X 2022 model. That thing caused problems like you wouldn't believe. It wasn't like the connection, it was more like what it produced. Static, interference, all that garbage. Even though the tiny little thing that gets plugged into a USB-C port into the back of a PC or on the side of a laptop was causing so much static, weirdness, interference, yada yada yada, blah blah blah, whatever the case may be. But I'm like, you know what? What if there were a headphone or a headset or earbuds that had the same connectivity without it being like, okay, I'm going to do the same thing this did. You're paying a crap ton less, 10, 15 bucks, whatever the case would be. Even, even like good ones are like $5 to $10. You can get them at like $5 below or anything. But they're really not much. They're super, super, super cheap. These are cheaper than these big guys I had. Those other ones you saw me with, I got those like in 21, I think for 22, or in 22 for 22. But yeah, nah, never again. I'm sorry, but no, never ever again. So anyway, focusing on the car at hand, again, the 21 McLaren 765 LT. This again you cannot find in the auction house. I've tried numerous times. The only reason why I had this car is because we got this thing when it became unlockable the first time around. Just like yeah, guys. The only exception is the Koenigsegg Agera from 2011. That guy you cannot get anywhere. And I remember seeing it in any weekly update, period. How about that? The only way I actually got this thing was a friend of mine actually went into the auction house at such an oddball time and literally saw a slew of these appear out of nowhere, bought these things full price at a speedy rate, if you will, and snagged about 5 of these. So I said, why don't you keep like 2, 3 maybe, and try and put the other guys up? Well, here's the thing. One went up for 8 million, and I failed that one. The second one went up for 1,375,000, and I snagged it. So, yeah, that's how that guy went. Alrighty, now, the other two I've always had. The other three, because we got this guy. I've always had them. The SF Stradale, the FA Tributo, the McLaren 20... Did my English just die? The 21 McLaren 6... Again, McLaren 765 LT. Anyway, let's get to the upgrades. I'll show you exactly how I did. This actually was a tune inspired by somebody that already has a tune put into the tuning setups, this blue box. So if I go to my custom tune, it's a similar setup, but not copy paste, if you will. I don't do copy paste. I do my own stuff. So stock, it has like 600, 700 horsepower. I raised this thing to 1,025 horsepower. I made it all-wheel drive, and as you see, I have a front bumper to it, and tire compound is different. The rim style is different. And the other things are in there. I'll go over exactly what I do with that right now. So first things first, we're going to say that we did make this all-wheel drive because it's rear wheel. We made it all-wheel for obvious reasons. We did, as I said, put on the front bumper. The rear wing is stock as is. That's the McLaren 765LT rear wing on there. I will show you exactly what that looks like. That's the car's bumper, or rear wing. Blech. My image is dying today. Forgive me, okay? I had a long day today. Chill, y'all. Seriously. Anyway, coming to the tires and rims, we have slick race tires, which I had rallies. You can see I used to own those, but I got slicks on here now because this is a road vehicle. Front tire width is at 265. The rear is maxed out at 345. The front rim size went from 19 to 20, so that got raised. This actually is stock at 20. We have a different rim style than the stock. We have a sport rim style on, and it is the 5 Zigen Beckett's MK6, as you see right there. Track width for front and rear is at level 2 for medium stability lateral G-force. Beautiful. Coming up to the drivetrain, we have a 7-speed transmission. We do not have a driveline in there, and we have a race differential in there. For the platform handling, it's already got the best braking system. It's already got the anti-roll bars in there. We already have race brake dampers. We don't need to worry about the chassis reinforcement. All we had to do was go on the weight reduction and knock it down at its fullest weight. And then this is where the fun part begins. The horsepower upgrades. Woo! So coming over here, we did intake. We did fuel system. We did ignition. We did not this. We did not this. We did race twin turbo. We did intercooler. And we did flywheel. And that gets you to where we're going to go now, the custom tuning. We did, I need to actually raise that, but we're going to keep as is, 1.751, 0 to 60, top speed 223.4, loud G 0 to 60, or chat, loud G 60 miles per hour, takes roughly 1.71 seconds. Braking distance 60 to flat 0 for 63.5 feet. Braking distance 100 miles an hour to 0 at 147.8 feet. Anyway, so here's your tire pressure. Here's your gearing. I believe these are the way I put them. This is this. This is this. This I did. That's midway, which is fine. Ride height's like right in the center. All these are 7 per usual. That is up to 520 for the front downforce for better cornering. These guys are stock as normal. This is up to there, that's up to there, and that's up to there. I should lower these guys to 50. I really should. But that's because this was my old setup before I did all these guys to be flat 50s. Like, this was 50, that was 50, that was 50, that was 50. So this was the old setup I had from 2 or 3 years ago. So I might, after this video goes up and everything, more than likely I'll put these guys 50%, all 4 of them. I actually might do that. I literally might do that. Plus, I might come all the way down here to change some of these, but we will see how that goes. I might just keep these guys essentially stock and just change other aspects and somehow get to the 1.751060 and the top speed of 223.4. The 0 to 100 at 3.529, but they don't show that. They only show the 0 to 60 and the top speed. So I might do other aspects, redo this whole entire thing, but this is what I have as of now. But when exactly did I do this, you might ask? I did this 12/16/23. So it's been that long ago. We are in, what, September of 24? Yeah, we're 9 months behind, bro. We know. Trust me, we know. And the weight also is 28.9. So that might also, I need to, well, the weight's actually fine. Don't worry about that. The horsepower I'm not worried about. The torque I'm not worried about. I'd say to worry about the top speed and the 060, more likely I'm going to end up fixing that at a future time. Right now, I'm out to essentially get this thing going. And as you see, I have my new name tag, ForzaHorizonGamer. Yeah, because my YouTube channel got rebranded, as I said yesterday. It took me roughly 3 hours just to do not only the rebranding, but the banner, which I need to fix, because apparently on mobile phones, some of the layers are missing in Forza and Gamer. I need to fix that. PC is fine, TV is fine. I need to fix the smaller guy. Mobile phones. I need to fix that. And I will not lie when I say I need to fix that bad. It's not super bad, but I need to fix it. I'm aware. Thanks for telling me. Anyway, we're going to get out of here. We're going to jump straight to the drive. I am, in fact, on my Thrustmaster T128 PS4, PS5, PC version of this wheel. And even though you can't see it, but as I said in the community tab, there is, in fact, a camera upgrade coming. It may not be this month, but I have to do something before the 27th, which is in 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 days from today. So, I'll explain that later on, maybe in the community tab. I may not say anything to it, but I probably will. If not, it'll be in the community tab. Anyway, let's take ourselves for a drive, because we can. I won't necessarily do a race. I need to lower the sound on this guy. Oh my god. Audio. Let's bump this guy way down. Jesus. 55 is fine. No, 50. Let's do 50. And then the rest of you is going to be, let's see, let's bring these guys down as well. Let's actually put that to 48. Put these guys to 60 at least. Because I know for a fact you guys can't hear squat when I'm... Wait, let's actually raise these guys to 68. Raise that to 68. All these guys are going to be 68. I need to fix these guys big time. I should have done this long already. Bruh, wrong one. And then lower that down to 40, 48. At least you guys, let's see, let's raise these to 70 actually. And then raise this guy to like 50, like 50 to 52 is fine. Now you guys should be able to hear me without it, without that being crazy. Yeah, much better. Much better. I'm like, ow, my ears, jeez. Anyway, so we're gonna do a little drive. I'm just gonna chat with you guys, even though I should have done this with the other videos, but to be brutally honest, I just didn't know what to say. I thought I'd just say, screw it, let me just put the video up and not say a word, but then again, the headphone situation, as I mentioned way back in this video, so there is that. So now that we are on a more efficient and more precise sounding, even though it's earbud state, but hey, it's better than nothing. And a boat ton cheaper than my other guys. I mean, those were like, I'm sorry, but they were overpriced as they were. I know they were like premium stuff, I get that, and I understand. At the time, I was able to like actually be able to just say, screw it, let me go ahead and like try my best to get a pair. But over the course of time, they do get updates. You have to have that little USB-C dongle plugged into your PC, and then go to the Razer website and actually update it with the dongle plugged in, because not only does that get update, the headphones get updated as well. So essentially you need both to be available. One needs to be plugged in, one needs to be turned on, and then you get the update. And just go ahead and make a turn here because I can. And then we're going to continue on driving. We're not going to go super crazy, so I just want to do a casual drive. I'm not going crazy with the speed. I just want to, you know, get this thing done, and I want to knock it out of the park, and I want to upload it, and all the jibber jazz. This way you guys have a video for today. And then, I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I might do episode 5, because I know there's at least one more car I want to do. There's going to be at least 5 of these. I think episode 5 is going to be the finale. I'm pretty sure. So I'm more than certain that episode 5 is going to be like the season 1 finale, or it could be a series finale. I don't know. But we will see about that. I'm not really certain what I want to do. But like I said, I will find out what I got to do and we'll go from there. So anyway, The McLaren 765 LT, there's my English again, it's having a stroke. So essentially what you're going to do is, when you were around the time this guy was available to get, at the time we got these many a year ago actually, when we got the McLarens, we had like 2 McLarens we could get. When this was available, I think like in March of 22 or something like that, and we're in September 24th, so it's been over 2 years since we had this last. And even today, we still can't find this in the auction house at all. I've tried numerous times. Only 1 or 2 people, or maybe a select handful of people, can just spend the hour to 2 hours to 3 hours to whatever time it may be, just to spam looking for a McLaren 765 LT, and hopefully pray to the Forza gods above, if you will, quote unquote. I know they're not even really existent, but people call them that on YouTube just to make, like, I want to say, like, I don't know how you want to call it, but, you know, whatever. It is what it is anyway. So, anyway, long story short, people are just out there looking for these cars. This guy, either the Ferraris that are up there, and up to including this guy. So, just spamming the ways of going to auction house, hoping and praying you're gonna find one of these guys. You are gonna spend at least 3 to 4 hours looking for even one. Just one. And I seriously doubt that you may find any of these guys. I had a hard time finding the Koenigsegg Agera to boot. And yet look what happened. I had to ask a friend to give me one. He put up like 2 or 3 of these, and 2 other people snagged theirs, but I got mine. That was episode 1. Episodes 2 through 4, which were the Ferrari SF90, the Ferrari F8 Tributo, and now this guy, the McLaren 765 LT, I've always had in my garage. But, here's the key. They are also extremely hard to find in the auction house. You are lucky to even have one up here. If you just go in there and say, hey, I want to look for this car, I want to look for that car, you're like, okay, there are no auctions to be able to try again later. You're going to see that at least a good 1,500 times before one pops up. If you are lucky enough, and I repeat this because it's a matter of fact, if you are lucky enough, within your first 30 minutes, 15 to 30 minutes, give or take, of a time frame, for any of the 4 cars you've seen in this series I'm doing so far to appear in the auction house, you better be quick. You need to have lightning fast fingers. Just spam the action button, whether it be A or whatever it may be on your controller, or if it's like the X thing on, or not X, but A on like a wheel or whatever is the fastest, you better make sure you have lightning fast everything. And I repeat, everything. Reflexes. Everything needs to be extremely fast. You need to be like on the ball with it. And if you are lucky enough to snag it, you good. You will be good. Like if you can snag it, you good. If you end up trying to buy it and it says the buyout failed, you're like, okay, first of all, who was the wise guy to essentially, hi, would you, oh, I'm a Masters. You're live right now, actually. Well, you are if you're recording this video. But anyway, long story short, you need to be like super fast and super lucky in order to obtain any of these guys. Because let me be honest with you, not being lucky is not something you want to put up with, and I kind of understand like the point of it. I kind of sort of get it, but hey, you do what you gotta do. Anyway, if you guys are new to the channel and you want to see more videos like this, or any kind of video I may put on the channel, you guys what you gotta do. Make sure you subscribe if you're new, smash the like button, comment below your favorite part of this video, or write me a comment about any video I have on the channel, and also finally, make sure you share this video with your friends. I will see you guys in the next video, or short, or whatever that I may post. I probably won't be live for a while. Mostly just do like what I've been doing, unlock the car of the week, tune it, put on the track, whether it be road, dirt, cross country, street, whatever, and we'll go from there. So until then, as I said, stay safe. You guys are awesome. You guys rock out loud. I will catch y'all later on. You stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Take it easy, guys. Bye-bye.